Have a nice gay.
Hey, beautiful. It's Friday, June the 25th, 2021. Welcome to Have a Nice Gay, which is like the most fabulous feather boa ever, but it doesn't shed.
Oh.
I'm Mike Johnson, and I'm here with my friend Carell from the Minority Report podcast. How's it going?
I'm doing great, and I'm just jealous of this boa now.
I know. I love a good boa, but the problem is the feathers get everywhere.
Everywhere. It's ridiculous. I agree. So if there is one out there, send me one. Whoever's listening.
So today we're going to do part 2 of our Pride Anthem showdown. We're putting songs head to head and figuring out which one we think rises to the top.
Absolutely. And so the first one today is going to be actually the answer to last week's game. Or was it this week's game? Last week's game. One of the games. I Will Survive, Gloria Gaynor.
That's this week.
Versus I'm Coming Out, Diana Ross.
Oh, that's unfair.
It's supposed to be tough. You got to make the epic playlist.
Oh, no. I'm going to have to go with I'm Coming Out. That just for Pride, especially.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
That's my answer, too. I mean, it's a tough one because, I mean, you can't go wrong with I Will Survive. Are you kidding me?
Right.
But there's something about I'm Coming Out with Diana Ross and the hair and the I love you. I love you. It's everything. Oh, man. But that is a tough one.
Yeah. And then I Will Survive the rest of the year.
Right. But for this specific month, I'm Coming Out again.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's see here. Let's go with $1 Million Bill, Whitney Houston, or It's Not Right, But It's Okay, Whitney Houston.
I'm putting my Pride lens on again. It's not right, but it's okay. I think is the answer there.
I think that's the right answer for me as well. Look at that. We're on board today. We see each other today.
Yeah, exactly.
But there is something about like even the club version of $1 Million Bill that's pretty epic.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard it.
Oh, I will send it to you after this recording.
Okay. Yeah, please do. Please do.
Let's see here. Dancing on My Own, Robin.
Oh.
Versus All the Lovers, Kylie Minogue.
Why you got to do this to me? I'm going to go with Kylie on this one, I think. Wow. Robin will get me up and dancing, or at the very least singing along every time, but I'm going to go with Kylie for Pride for this one.
Okay. I think I'm going to go with Robin.
Yeah.
Even though it's kind of a sad song, it's still a very good dance song. So
absolutely, there's no doubt about that.
Right?
It's a tapper.
All right, let's see here. We'll do this. Maybe we'll do 2 more. We Found Love by Rihanna versus Only Girl in the World, Rihanna.
We Found Love. That one just. That song speaks to my soul every single time. So
love it. And let's see here. We'll do this last one here. Sam Smith, Latch versus How Do You Sleep, Sam Smith.
But my answer is Latch.
Latch is incredible. Yes, I agree. Latch all day. I can listen to that song every day, probably to the day I die. It's incredible.
Awesome. That is it for Have a Nice Gay. Join us tomorrow for LGBTQ. We are Have a Nice Gay Pod on all social media, and our website is haveanicegay.com. If you have your Pride anthem that you want us to hear, please send it in, haveanicegaypod@gmail.com. Until tomorrow, have a nice gay, Carell.
Have a nice gay, Mike.
Have a nice gay.